What if the only place you could feel happy was in your dreams? Imagine that for a second. You wake up every morning, eyes open, sunlight spilling across your room, but there's no warmth. You go through the motions, eat, work, talk, but everything feels dull, colorless, empty. Then night comes, and finally, your world lights up. You close your eyes, and suddenly you feel alive again. The air smells like possibility, the people smile like they mean it, and the version of you that exists there inside your dreams is someone you actually like. That's the dangerous beauty of it, isn't it? When your dreams start feeling more real than your waking life. Before we go deeper, take a second. If this idea hits something inside you, drop a like, subscribe, and stick around till the end. Because this one goes deep into the silent battles we never talk about, the war between who we are and who we wish we could be. Let's start from the beginning. Act 1. The escape. Most people think dreams are just random stories our brain tells us at night, like some kind of cheap Netflix subscription we didn't ask for. But the truth is, dreams are emotional mirrors. They show us the things we crave, the people we miss, and the peace we can't find when we're awake. It's our subconscious saying, hey, I know you're hurting, but let me give you a break. And that break, it feels intoxicating, because when real life becomes too heavy, dreams offer what reality can't: control, color, and comfort. You're not broke there. You're not rejected. You're not misunderstood. You're just free. But that freedom comes with a cost. The more you crave that dream world, the less you want to wake up. It starts small. You hit snooze a few more times. You stare at the ceiling, trying to fall back asleep, just to get back to that feeling. But over time, you begin to realize something terrifying. You're happier in the fake world than in the real one. Now you might laugh and say, that's just overthinking. Everyone dreams. Sure, everyone does, but not everyone hides in them. That is the cliffhanger life sets for us, when the imaginary world starts becoming safer than the real one. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Many people are already living that way, not just through sleep, but through distractions, endless scrolling, video games, fantasies, addictions, anything that helps us escape what we can't face. Funny thing, isn't it? We keep chasing happiness even if it means running away from reality. But what if one day the line between dream and reality blurred? What if you couldn't tell which side you were on anymore? The trap. Let's picture that. You go to bed and you dream of a world where everything makes sense. You have the job you love, the people who care, and a sense of peace that feels earned. You wake up and suddenly everything feels off. You start questioning, why can't I feel that joy out here? You look around and everything you once loved feels flat, like watching life through a dirty window. And here's where fear creeps in. The fear that maybe your dreams are showing you the life you'll never have. Every night you live it. Every morning you lose it. It's almost cruel, isn't it? Like your own mind teasing you with what could be. But maybe that cruelty has a message. Maybe your mind isn't trying to hurt you. It is trying to wake you up in a different way. Not from sleep, but from numbness. Because when we stop feeling alive during the day, our dreams become a protest. A rebellion of the soul saying, there's more to you than this grey version. The tragedy is that most people ignore that call. They label it as fantasy, as just a dream, and go back to autopilot mode. But here's the twist. What if your dreams are the truest version of yourself trying to reach you? What if they're not the escape, but the signal? A coded message from the part of you that refuses to give up on happiness. Yeah, I know, it sounds poetic. But think about it. Every time you dream of laughter, freedom, or love, it's your subconscious saying, hey, this is what you need. Don't forget this feeling. Maybe the real goal isn't to live in your dreams, but to bring your dreams into how you live. Still, there's something dark about that idea, right? Because what if you can't? What if your reality is so broken, no amount of dreaming can fix it? That is the pit most of us fall into, believing we were trapped in a life we didn't choose, that we're too late to change the story. But remember this, you built your dream world out of your own mind, which means the same creativity, hope, and emotion that exist there, they also exist here. You just stopped feeding them. You stopped believing you deserve them. Maybe the real prison isn't waking life. Maybe it's the belief that happiness only belongs to another version of you. The awakening. Let's flip the script now. Imagine if every dream wasn't an escape, but a rehearsal. A way for your mind to show you what's possible. The laughter you hear in your sleep, the courage you feel, the love you give. None of it's fake. It's potential energy, waiting for you to act on it when you wake up. What if, instead of mourning your dream world, you mined it for meaning? You'd wake up differently, right? You'd stop seeing your day as something to survive and start seeing it as something to sculpt. Yeah, it sounds cheesy, but it's true. You don't have to stay asleep to feel alive. You just have to start dreaming with your eyes open. And here's where the urgency kicks in, because the more we avoid reality, the more it fades. The longer we choose comfort over courage, the harder it becomes to change. So ask yourself, what are your dreams trying to tell you? What is the one thing they keep showing you that you are too afraid to chase in real life? Maybe it's love. Maybe it's purpose. Maybe it's peace. Whatever it is, that's your clue. That's your message. The question isn't, what if dreams became the only place you could feel happy? The real question is, what if you kept living like that? Because that's when life stops being life. That's when you start existing instead of living. But here's the good news, you can wake up. Right now, you can take one thing from your dream world, just one feeling, one vision, and bring it into today. Call that person. Start that project. Change that routine. Do one small thing that bridges the gap between who you are and who you dream of being. Because that's how it starts, the rebuilding, the merging of both worlds. It's not about choosing one over the other. It's about alignment. And once they align, your dreams stop being the only place you feel happy. They become the reminder that happiness was never gone. It was just waiting for you to remember. And if you've made it this far, maybe that's exactly what your soul needed to hear today. So before you go, do something simple. Hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might be stuck in their own grey world. Because maybe, just maybe, they need to remember how to dream too.